Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountains TV 16. It is Sunday, January 31st, the end of January, believe it or not already.
I don't want to believe it.
All righty.
No, it's going too fast, yes.
But Andrea Masters from the North Conway Public Library is here. How are you today, Andrea?
I'm doing fine, except I might be losing my voice during the interview. I hope that ain't going to happen. Then you have to pick up for me, okay?
There you go. I'll start talking about bookses.
Yes, please.
And all the knowledge I have about bookses. So, the North Conway Public Library, let's give people a quick overview of what the North Conway Public Library is.
What we are, okay, we are totally independent from the Conway Public Library. You just had David here, who's a wonderful guy and does a terrific job, but we're completely independent from them. We are a privately funded library, but free and open to the public. Anybody in the Mount Washington Valley, any resident of the Mount Washington Valley can get a free library card there. And if you're not a Valley resident or taxpayer in North Conway, then you can, or I should say in the Mount Washington Valley, then you can get a library card for $20 for the year for the whole family.
That's awesome.
It is. It makes life a little bit more difficult for us on certain accounts. Like we have less money to spend.
Yeah.
So Conway has 2 children's librarians. We don't. So our children's programming is a lot more limited than Conway, but at the same time we offer many of the same programs. We have downloadable books, downloadable audiobooks, magazines, all these things. We have genealogy research online, Ancestry.com, HeritageQuest.com. We have a lot of the same programs, but we are smaller. Our collection is about 20,000 books.
That's a lot of books.
It's a lot of books, and
I wouldn't get through them all.
No, you'll have a hard time. Even you would.
Yeah.
But what I like to point out, this is the New York Times bestseller list, and this is the current week. We have currently 83% of the titles on the New York Times bestseller list. And any given week, we have at least 70%. You get them, we buy them quickly. They're there on the library shelves the week they get published, and you can have them, and there's no long backlog, no long waiting list. So
That's
we're
awesome.
We're pretty much on top of things, I'm proud to say.
There you go. And the beauty, you walk into a library, and of course, it's such a fabulous library there. It's such a beautiful building. And don't sell your children's section short. It's such a neat room.
It is.
Full of books and very comfortable for the kids.
Yes.
And so you go in there, and anytime you go into a library, and unfortunately, it's kind of one of those things. You and I have talked about this, that probably a lot of people don't know the experience of going into a library. And I remember, going into it. There's the children's section right there. When I was a kid, there were 2 libraries that I would go to. I'd go to the one in my town and then where my grandparents were. And there's just something, and I hate to use the word magical, but it is. There's something magical about going into a library and knowing all those books. There are great smells in libraries and everything else.
No old musty smells in our library.
It's not. But the books and everything else. And of course, I was always a big fan of the card catalog, pulling out the big drawer, flipping through, and finding books that way. Big fan of it. You do, I know.
We still have an old relic in the office, just to have that feel of it. But we do have an electronic card catalog and exciting news. Thanks to very generous grant from the New Hampshire Charitable Foundation and another private grant, we finally got over the limit. We will buy an online card catalog. Online, as in you can request books from home 24/7. You can see what we have 24/7 on an online computer. The whole collection's in the cloud. You can renew your books online. You don't need to give us a call anymore.
And can you see the availability?
Yes, you can.
See, that's awesome.
Yes,
because that's always the thing. You're like, oh, I want to get a book. What if they don't have it? But like you say, you usually have them anyway.
The new stuff we definitely have. We don't go that deep, like older stuff. And if it doesn't get checked out in 5 years, it probably will go, unless it's a fantastic book that just needs its particular reader, right? But no, we try to we have limited space. We're not as big as Conway, but we have more space than you think with our various editions.
I still am, I think I've said that. I go in there and I'm going, you look at the outside of the building, you go in the inside, it just doesn't add up.
We have a lot of visitors.
Like a Harry Potter place, it just opens up. And
we have a lot of visitors coming from, excuse me. Nope, not Stacey, I'm so sorry. A lot of visitors who always come and say, "Ooh, you're so big. Ooh, you're so beautiful." You know, we have this granite building. We have a glass ceiling / glass floor, depending on where you look at it. Which, of course, we like to shatter. I'm kidding, but as a woman, you like to shatter glass ceilings. We have a tin ceiling, and we have tons of cool stuff there. We look beautiful, and we have good stuff actually in there.
Plus, you also have you can rent DVDs or borrow DVDs or Blu-ray or whichever they have, whatever they are. You know, VHS. You got them VHS.
No more VHS. We do DVD because more people have DVD than Blu-ray players.
Right. Plus, you also have audiobooks.
We sure do. Books on CD, the downloadable ones, of course, that you can access 24/7.
Yeah.
Same with the DVDs with our books. You know, we have everything that's hot. You know, we check the Rotten Tomatoes and Box Office Mojo list every week, and we have what's in, what's hot.
That's awesome.
So we're very, very proud of it and very enthusiastic and passionate about it.
We can tell.
Speaking of, we are looking for board members. We have a board of 11 people, and a couple of people had to resign for personal reasons, so we are looking for board members. If there is somebody out there who is passionate about our library or doesn't know our library yet, but is passionate about books and libraries in general, please contact me. Contact information, drop me an email, give me a quick call, or check our website, northconwaylibrary.com. Very easy.
And I'm sure, you know, it's a great group of people.
It is. It is fun. We've decided to incorporate wine and cheese now to every board meeting. I'm only semi-kidding, but it is important. You know, this is important to our library, that you feel good about being there.
Absolutely.
And about same with the board. Board meetings can be dreary and dreadful, but we try to lighten it up and take it easy. And because we're all passionate and enthusiastic about the library, and we try to convey this, and the board needs to do that in order to take care of the fundraisers and the programs. Speaking of programs,
I was just going to say, speaking of programs and fundraisers,
in the winter we have our Thursday night program series. Due to a lack of space at the library, we do it at the Mount Washington Observatory Weather Center, Weather Discovery Center.
Great spot.
Yeah, and our next program is on February 25th, Thursday night, of course, 7 o'clock, and it's about hiking the coastal path in Wales. We have some wonderful patrons who have a second home in North Conway. They live in England, and they do a lot of programs. They do a lot of traveling, not only here, but hiking all over the UK. And they did the coastal path in trailer. It's kind of a cliff walk, and they have fantastic photos. I don't know, you see a couple there on our poster. And Melanie and Theo Stibbins, they always give a wonderful presentation. They always do presentations at the AMC, their dinner things. And so we're doing that on February 25th, 7 o'clock. If you need any more information, check out the website, northconwaylibrary.com.
Very cool.
So we're looking forward to that.
And then you have, of course, you brought some things for Bike for Books. I know it's early, but you know,
it is early.
Put it on your calendar.
That's the thing. Put it on the calendar. October 1st, the first Saturday in October, Bike for Books, mountain bike adventure rides. And we have something completely different planned for this year. We decided most likely not to go all the way through the valley, do a huge loop, but do lots of fun stuff on the east side only. Because the east side offers so many cool mountain biking trails, and it makes it easier, particularly for families. You know, they can bail out quicker rather than being at the covered bridge. And so and there's so much cool riding going on there. So
that's great.
Stay tuned. Check the website.
Keep informed. And that's great because it's always a great event, and mixing it up too is nice. So if you've done it, so nobody can do I did it. So.
Nope. Totally different this year.
Now, what is adopting an author?
Adopt an author. If you have a favorite author and you want to read that author's books right away when they get published, you adopt this author. You give the library $15 towards the purchase of the book. We buy it for you, and the day it hits the shelves, well, as in the day it gets published, you can check out the book.
Doesn't even hit the shelves.
Not our shelves, but the day, usually books get published on Tuesday, you have it Tuesday or Wednesday. Sometimes we have little lay Takes a little longer to process the books because we have to do, cover it up and stuff.
Right.
And then you get a little plate in the book that says "Adopt, donated by."
That's awesome.
With our Adopt an Author program. So
That's awesome.
if you love, I don't know, Chris Bojalian, we have wonderful patron Annie Smith who adopted Chris Bojalian, so he just published a book and she read it right away. So,
That's awesome.
And it's still cheaper than buying it on Amazon. And please still support White Birch Books, very important. But this way you can go to White Birch Books, but also support the library because the book belongs to the library and other people can check it out.
Can enjoy it.
I think it's a win-win for everybody.
Now, and you were talking earlier about digital. Because of all the digital. So just to show how easy it was, so Andrea was talking about the digital.
Yep.
So I went on to my Overdrive app, boom, added North Conway Public Library, and now I have the whole source here. So that was kind of a neat thing to be able to, and it was so easy. It wasn't like
easy.
I didn't have to enter. Blah. So it was great.
And again, we pride ourselves about our customer service. If you have any problems, give us a call. People come to the library and just have questions because they have problems with their app or their device, whether it's smartphone or e-reader. We try to help you, and if we can't, we try to send you in the right direction so that there is a solution out there.
Awesome. Well, Andrea, thanks so much, as always. And your website address is?
NorthConwayLibrary.com.
There you go.
Simple and easy.
Very easy.
Keep it simple.
And we'll be always keeping track of what's going on at the library.
Absolutely. And it's fun. Come, stop, and check us out. If you haven't been there, check us out. It's fun,
absolutely.
It's cool, and we're a lot bigger than you think we are.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.